that in 24 hours you and I will have been married 1 year?
I know. And I just want you to know, since we've been so busy, I don't want you to get me a thing.
Well, you're too late. I already have your anniversary present.
Oh, come on, Hartman. This is me you're talking to. You don't have a present. I know your modus operandi. It'll be like the time you wrapped up a little knick-knack from your mother's coffee table for my birthday.
A little knick-knack? That was a Hummel figurine. And one of the more popular ones, too. You know, the little alpine boy looking through the binoculars with the bunny at his feet?
Oh, yeah, that's one of the great ones.
You're going to be very, very sorry tomorrow night when you get your anniversary gift, a gift that is so priceless right now it's under armed guard.
Oh, I get it. You're going to wait till the stores are closed and you're going to steal something.
Miss Lottie, Mr. Hartman, I'd just like to say something I read on a card once in honor of your anniversary. More than yesterday, less than tomorrow.
Thank you, Miss Bowles.
Good night, buddy. Good job.
Hey, Tom.
Good night, Tom.
See you, Tom.
Man, what a week. I'm telling you. Being a printer and doubling as part-time staff photographer could be extremely demanding. Though I'm not complaining. It's just that I'm a perfectionist, and I don't have time now to do each job as perfectly as I would like.
Well, Lonnie, we think you're doing just fine. Thank you. Good night.
Like the sheriff's daughter's engagement picture. As you know, she's got a mole right here. And unfortunately, it's got some hair coming out of it. So I had no choice but to do a profile shot. Now I hear he's mad at me.
Well, hey, you did the best you could. That's all we can ask, Lonnie. Have a good evening.
What I don't understand is, if you have a mole, that's not your fault. But a hair is your responsibility. Everybody knows the best light is in your rearview mirror. Hell, that's where I take care of just about all my grooming needs.
Good night, Lonnie. Thanks a lot.
I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, bye.
Okay, I want you all back here same time next week. Let's have it before you go. My kleptomaniac group. Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but after writing 5 Ask Madeline columns in 1 week, I'm going to go home and soak in my bathtub for the rest of the night.
You're going to make a pretty big prune.
You know, Billy Bob, or whatever your inbred name is, I'm growing very weary of this constant reference to my size. As a matter of fact, you seem to have a little problem with the entire issue of size and bigness. Is it perhaps that some element of your own life lacks bigness?
Oh, no. Whoa. Wait a minute. Hold on. I was just making a lighthearted comment.
I know, but I was making a brutally incisive diagnosis. You should get into one of my groups. How about Thursday? That's Little Dingy Day.
Georgie, I think we should go and get the kids to bed.
Okay, I just want to talk to Madeline. Do you have a minute?
Sure.
I'll be right back.
What's that all about?
I don't know. Maybe she wants Madeline's advice on what to get me for our anniversary.
Do you really have something for her?
Of course I do. It's a string of pearls that belonged to my grandmother. It's in a safe deposit box down at the bank.
Oh, I see it. You don't really have it in your possession.
I'm picking it up tomorrow, okay?
Okay. You don't have to get so testy.
I'm sorry, I'm just tired. I'm always tired. Georgie's tired, too. I mean, we work 12 hours a day, and by the time the kids are fed and in bed, there's nothing left.
I know. My daughter and I live with you, remember? Look, maybe I can help. Where are you taking her tomorrow night?
Well, I got reservations over at Ace's Fish House.
Look, just forget the dinner. Where are you taking her afterwards?
Well, I thought it would be romantic to take her down by the river, you know, to the old high school parking spot.
Well, that's good. The old happy breeding ground, land of lost underwear. The mighty warrior returneth to the scene of his greatest conquest.
I did have a certain savoir-faire, didn't I?
I don't know, Madeline. Hartman and I used to have this really exciting and passionate relationship. We couldn't be left alone in a room with a horizontal surface. Our car was always filled with steam. I mean, seriously, everywhere we went, our windshield would fog over. But now we fall asleep while we're brushing our teeth before bed.
Look, the bottom line is you all have just been through a lot of changes over the past few months. It's just a period of readjustment. It's not a real warning sign.
Okay, what would a real warning sign be if there was something wrong?
Well, in my case, it was coming home in the middle of the afternoon, pressing the garage door opener, and as the door lifted, finding my husband entwined on the floor with our next-door neighbor.
Oh, Madeline, that's terrible. What did you do?
I pulled in. Hey, I had the right-of-way. If they were interested in safety, they should have put up cones and worn a couple of those orange vests.
Sorry to interrupt. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. The question is, are you?
What have you guys been talking about in here?
Oh, traffic safety.
They're acting weird. Watch yourself tonight.
So where are you all going tomorrow for your anniversary?
Ace's Fish House. It's catfish night, okay?
Catfish night. I don't deserve you.
After that, they're going down to our old high school parking spots. You know, John and I were something of a legend in our own time.
Gee, I thought this was going to be romantic. I don't want to go if I'm just going to be another notch on your dashboard.
You're not just another notch. You're the biggest and best notch of them all.
Your talent is wasted here. You really should be writing country music.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, you guys. See you later.
You know, it's a shame that there is no nice restaurant for them to go to in this town. We should do something for them.
Like what?
I don't know, fix dinner for them or something.
But I thought you said you didn't cook.
I don't, but you said you do.
Yeah, but I cook chili and steaks and corn, stuff like that. Georgie likes French food. Matter of fact, she's always talking about this place in Paris called Chez...
Yes? So you're going to pretend you speak French?
Well, as a matter of fact, I had 2 years in high school, and I was about to tell you the name of the restaurant is Chez Rive Gauche, and it means Little House on the Prairie or something like that.
Well, in that case, Monsieur Pepe Le Pew, you should be the one to make this phone call.
Who am I calling?
Chez Rive Gauche.
What for?
So they can fax us their menu.
Why?
Why? Because you and I just went into the restaurant business.
Hey, honey, don't go to sleep. Remember, we have to tuck the kids in.
I know. You know, I really do have your anniversary present.
Yeah. Heartman? Do you still think about making mad, passionate love to me?
Oh, Georgie. You know, every time I look at you, every male fiber of my being goes on full-scale alert. I mean, all my guys stand at attention and present arms every time you walk into a room. And one of these days, very soon, we're going to have to do something about it.
Yeah, if I wasn't so tired right now, I'd French kiss you till you forgot your own name.
You know, I think I just heard some rifles being cocked.
Hey, Dad.
Addie's men. Hi, kids.
Georgie, we want you to read us a story. Daddy keeps changing Snow White from the way it's supposed to be.
Well, I just tried to make it a little happier. Why does the wicked queen have to say to the huntsman, cut Snow White's heart out and put it in a box? I mean, life's hard enough. Why couldn't she just say, if you see Snow White, give her a lot of attitude for me?
Hey, isn't this your anniversary?
Yeah, in a few hours it will be.
I bet you guys want to kiss, don't you?
Yeah, we want to kiss you.
Come here. Oh, Billy Bob, you're in on this too.
You people really are lonely, aren't you?
Tell us a story about your anniversary.
Oh, well, let's see. Once upon a time, a year ago tomorrow, there was a beautiful golden princess and a handsome golden prince.
Oh, please.
Okay, a relatively decent-looking frog with a steady job. Anyway, the frog asked the princess to marry him, but since she had never been married before, she was afraid. In fact, she was so afraid that on the night he proposed, a night in which the snow covered the forest around the inn where they were staying, the princess asked the innkeeper to put her slippers in a vault so she would not be tempted to leave the inn and marry the frog.
But the princess changed her mind in the middle of the night, and she asked the innkeeper for her slippers back. When he refused, she decided to go barefoot in the snow anyway and marry the frog because he was the love of her life.
And then he became a handsome prince.
No, unfortunately, sweetheart. He remained a frog and later lost his job.
But it didn't matter because he had already had the most wonderful night of his life. Gee, I thought it was a pretty good story myself.
It was a wonderful story.
Man, I can't believe we got to cover another wedding. Oh, hey, I got an idea. As long as we're waiting around, let me practice something on you.
I think I should tell you that nobody practices anything on me. It's just a rule I have.
But nobody's around.
Especially when nobody's around.
I just want to practice on you what I'm learning at my country western dance class. I got another one tonight.
Well, why don't you just show me? I don't want to dance.
I'm trying to get up enough nerve to ask out Brenda Swain.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Get it over with.
Here we go. Ready. Step, 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 step. Tush, push, tush, push.
Oh, hi, Cheryl. That probably looks funny there, but I'm just filling in for Brenda Swain.
Well, I just stopped by to give you a better engagement picture of my daughter. I didn't like the one he took from the side. It looked like a damn mugshot.
Well, we'll try and run another one, Sheriff.
See that you do.
Okay. Well, we'll see you later. Thanks for coming by.
Can you believe it? He's lucky we didn't run a story on that damn mole.
Hey, guys, listen up. Pay attention. Georgie's waiting for me on the car. I don't have time to explain this twice.
Shoot.
We just heard on the police scanner there's been a grain elevator explosion in Piedmont. She and I have to go over there and cover it.
So far, this is not hard.
You guys have to be out of that wedding and down to the bank by 4 o'clock. You got to get my grandmother's pearls out of the safety deposit box. I've already called Roy Blaine. He's expecting you. Billy, you got to take them home, put them in a box, and wrap them up for me.
I'm already cooking you a French dinner. I don't like to wrap
Billy,
things.
I don't have time to argue with you. Just help me pull this off, okay? I'll see you guys tonight.
Well, we got a couple of minutes before we have to be at the wedding. How about I do-si-do you around the floor just one more time?
Get away from me. Okay, after you're finished rinsing off the duck, then dry it off with some paper towels.
Dry it off? Why? It's just going in the oven.
I don't care. It says in the book to dry it off.
Yeah? Well, it also says, to allow bird to bleed, place head in a funnel before cutting jugular and catch the blood in a bowl. Where do they get this title, Joy of Cooking?
Just forget it. It doesn't apply to our bird.
Then it says, you should place bowl in refrigerator overnight and use contents as a thickener for making gravies. Boy, can't you just picture it? Really, Herb, I can't believe you drank that whole glass of mammal blood. I was saving that to thicken things with.
Are you finished?
Hey, lighten up. It's just a dinner.
That's right. It's just a dinner. But I figure since we've gone to all the trouble to call Paris and come up with a menu, then we should conduct ourselves as kitchen professionals.
I'm sorry. I thought this would actually be fun. I didn't know I was going to be locked up all afternoon with the anal retentive, illegitimate hillbilly son of Julia Child.
You put too much saffron in this stuffing.
I like saffron. It smelled good. Get off my back, okay?
Look, you can't just throw things in a bowl at random. You know, I would think that someone as interested in eating as you are would try to learn how to cook.
Really? Well, I would think that someone as interested in dating as you are would try to have more hair.
Okay, we don't have time to fight. Now, that's all the saffron stuffing. Now, we got to sew this sucker back up.
Sew it up with what?
The number 2 needle in the cooking twine I put on your grocery list.
You're kidding. I thought you were just trying to get me to pick up a couple personal items for you. I didn't bother with that.
Are you serious? You didn't get it?
No, I was too busy trying to find the little paper panties you wanted to put on his legs.
Never mind. I'll just use a piece of wire. You wouldn't happen to have a piece of wire on you, would you? You haven't been handy for anything else.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I have 2 pieces of wire, and I would guess they're just about the size you're looking for. Unfortunately, they're busy supporting each one of my bra cups, and I'm not about to give either one of them up for you or your duck.
Voila.
You gonna tie up that duck with garbage bag twist ties?
That just shows how much you know. These are not garbage bag twist ties. These are twist ties a la garbage. Bonjour, madame. I'm afraid there's going to be a little delay on the salmon souffle, so I have taken the liberty of bringing you some more braised artichoke hearts and peppercorn vinaigrette.
Well, that's very nice, Billy Robert. Well, we've already eaten about 10 of those.
Yeah, what happened to the salmon? I was looking forward to that.
Unfortunately, so was the assistant chef. She forgot to eat before she came, and now we're all paying the price.
What's that funny smell?
Oh, those are garbage bag twist ties on fire. Excuse me, but I must get back to my post. Bon appetit. What in the hell are you doing? I can't believe you're standing over there coloring those duck panties when the whole kitchen's going up in flames.
Well, excuse me. You said presentation was everything.
Yeah, well, that's when we still had something to present. Didn't you smell those garbage ties burning?
I'm sorry. I don't know what burning garbage ties smell like. I've never cooked any before.
Listen to me. You're the one who wouldn't take the wires out of your bra, so don't you blame me for that fire over there. Now, I've put up with your rude comments all afternoon. I'm not going to take it anymore. I want you to stop calling me Pepe Le Pew. And I want to know the whereabouts of that other raspberry tart.
Listen, you better get your vinaigrette-stained hands off me, duck boy. And I'm sick and tired of you accusing me of eating everything when all I did was put a couple of spoonsful of salmon on a Triscuit. And your raspberry tart is in the vegetable bin.
Well, what's that red stuff around your lips?
It's a mammal blood mustache, okay? I drank a glass while you were prissing around as Robert the Screaming Waiter. Now, do you mind if I finish my popsicle?
You know, I'm curious about my present. Not that I think you really have one.
Honey, will you excuse me for just a moment? I'll be right back.
Don't be loud.
I will. Come here. Where the hell is Lonnie?
I told you the wedding just ran long and we were late to the bank, that's all.
I know that, but where's Lonnie now?
Well, he's on the phone with Roy, trying to get into the safety deposit box.
I knew I never should have trusted you guys. This is great. What am I supposed to tell Georgie?
Don't tell her anything. You all just go out to the parking spot. When we get the pearls, we'll drive out there. Lonnie can sneak up and tap lightly on the door. You can pretend it's a tree limb or something. Then you open the door, reach down low, he'll hand you the gift.
This is bad. This is very, very bad.
Don't expect it to be wrapped.
I don't care about rapping anymore. I just want the two of you to get it out there.
Excuse me, but what's the big deal? The woman's been saying for weeks now she doesn't expect or want an anniversary gift.
Yeah, but guys know that really means buy me something big or you won't see me naked again till 1995.
Georgie, I just want you to know that except for Ben and Elliot, I would give up the rest of my life for one more year with you.
That's very sweet. But you just said it a few minutes ago.
I did.
Yeah. And I really don't understand it. I mean, since I intend to stay with you always, why would you have to die to get one more year?
Oh. I don't know, honey. I just know that you look so beautiful.
Thank you. Again.
Wait a minute, there they are. You got the pearls?
Check.
All right, now remember, you're just going to tap lightly on the bottom of the door. John's going to open it. You're going to give him the box, and then you're going to get the hell out of there.
Right. I'm gonna run like a bunny. What are you gonna be doing?
I'm going to be supervising. Now, you just get going.
What is that?
I don't know. It must be some kind of a tree limb. I'll check. Yeah. Yes, it was. It was a tree limb. Don't worry, it's gone now.
These are just so elegant.
My grandmother bought them in the Orient in 1907.
Hartman, I gotta tell you, you really had me fooled on this one. Hope you brought your pocket knife. Because tonight we're gonna make some very big notches. As a matter of fact, when I get through with you, you're gonna need an entire new dashboard.
That's probably just another tree limb. Just ignore it.
What's the matter with you?
I'm stuck. My sleeve's caught in the door.
Well, rip it out.
I can't. This is Sears Best. Don't you have a pocket knife?
No, I don't have a pocket knife. Do I look like I have a pocket knife?
What are we going to do? You got to get me out of here, or they'll drag me back to town.
All right, then just get out of that damn jumpsuit.
You mean leave it here?
That's right. Or be prepared to run in a squatting position when they take off.
Well, help me then.
All right.
Oh, you're hurting me. Please be gentle.
What kind of underwear is that?
They belong to my uncle. He was killed in World War II.
Just tie your shoes. Let's get going.
I'm cold.
Well, I'm sorry, but I left my jacket in the truck.
Well, I'm sorry too, but you're going to have to put your arm around me. I'm freezing to death.
Oh, all right. You know, Lonnie, it's a good thing we can't see the future. Because if I had known that someday I'd be walking down a country road on a moonlit night with my arm around you in your underwear, I'd have killed myself years ago.
You boys are out kind of late tonight, aren't you?
You know, I'd like to say this is not what it looks like, but I can't even imagine what it looks like.
It looks bad. Get in the car.
Sheriff, are you going to have to call my mother?
It all depends on how you behave. First of all, there is no dancing allowed in my jail.
That's okay. We'll practice after he goes to sleep.
Get away from me.
I've missed you so much.
You are so beautiful.
Look, honey. Steam!
Happy anniversary.